Of season 12, we must pledge our allegiance to the Republic. Arise!
Until we get another theme song, this will have to go. These are your rules.
Clack, 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 clack. Hey everybody, welcome back.
Hey, yes, we are back here for Booze Reviews, RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12.
Yes.
Cheers.
I am so excited about this season, I could just squeeze a shit.
Oh my gosh, yes, there's a lot to talk about this episode. This is going to be a great season. But first, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Because our folks haven't seen us in a while. We've been traveling, working, Mission Opera's taken off.
Yes.
I've been doing some...
Woohoo, girl!
Okay, well that's what he feels about my career. But in case you guys care, I did America's Got Talent. I did a little thing in Romania, so stay tuned for that.
Romania's got something.
Yeah, so we've just been busy and we are excited to be back here with you guys for Booze Reviews. As you notice, we're stepping up a little production. We tried this out in our Dragula reviews. If you haven't seen those, go watch those. But now we are bringing it to the main stage of RuPaul. And if you would like to help us further step up production. I'm going to be in the bottom for that.
The stakes are high, bitch. It just takes that one little slip.
If you would like to support us further in our growth, please feel free to subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, a homo. Come on. I get sick of seeing just a couple likes on there. I want to see your ass.
Yes, like, subscribe, share, get on the Patreon. I'm just going to mention it one more time. We now have a Patreon, so any little bit helps. But you don't have to. Just put a like on it and share it.
Give that 42 cents a paycheck to help your local artists and bitches.
Yes. Repeal AB5.
Hashtag AB5.
Yep, fuck that. Patreon. Alright, so there's nothing to it but to do it. Let's get right in this episode.
Yeah.
Season 12 of RuPaul's Drag Race starts with a public service announcement. We are in an election year, so Mama Ru has come to let us know it is time to make our voices heard. And then we also saw Drag Race UK's winner, the Vivian, as Donald Trump.
Vivian. I do not support this message.
So immediately I was like, okay, what is happening on here on today?
Hey bitch, you gotta plug your product. I mean, RuPaul might be having this show and that show and going across the seas. She's plugging her product, just like Trump is plugging all those Chinese factories he's trying to convince Middle America he doesn't own.
Right. But do you know what I also loved about this? The winner, because Drag Race UK was on the BBC, if you didn't know, they are public broadcasting, so they're not allowed to give any sponsorships. They're not allowed to give any monetary prizes. That's why on like British Bake Off, it's just like, oh wow, you won, yay, that's nice for you.
That's sort of uneventful, huh?
Yeah, so the girls, the Vivian, her prize was a show on WoW Presents instead of the $100,000.
Well, that's something, right?
What, plug her. They better bring her ass over. I better see her in this season.
I hope I do. I feel for her, though, because I'd be getting on that BBC all the time, and I ain't getting shit for it either.
You are getting Booze Reviews and the pleasure of doing it.
All right, so let's jump into the workroom and talk about our bitches. If you haven't seen our episode from last week, it was a preseason Meet the Queens, and we reviewed all the queens, their looks, and sort of their first personalities that we saw from them, although we keep getting to see more personality shine out. First up, we had Britta Filter.
Yes, Britta. Britta came into the workroom, and she was wearing this leopard Muppet. She actually had like a pink Muppet with her situation.
Yeah, that was cute.
It was cute. I was like, okay, cool.
It looked like that fabric at Joann's that nobody buys, and there's like hordes and hordes of it. And she's like, oh shit, 30 cents a yard. And that's a kind of a big bitch, so she needs a lot of yards.
As someone who just went fabric shopping, I'm not mad at her. 30 cents a yard, scoop it up, make it work.
Right.
So,
I was just gagged that Britta is not black after all. Apparently everybody thought she was black, including me with a big ass mouth.
We didn't talk about that in the Meet the Queen, so we can say it now. Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, Britta's not black?
She's from Tonga.
Hey, work.
So that was great. Coming down was the second, the sexy, impeccable, Nikki Doll from New York City / France.
Okay, so because she needed her visa in order to work, so she had to be in New York first. But she came in this blue and white horizontal stripe peplum dress with a red tulle underneath.
With a reversed high heel sticking out of her head. I don't know what that was, but it was actually kind of cute.
With the feather?
It was very hot.
Oh, it was cute, but let's not be stupid. Manila did that first.
Did she?
Manila did it first.
It just had a feather, but I don't remember no high heel looking like it was turned upside down, stuck inside that weave.
I am already on the editing. Bam! Yes, but what I did like about this look was when you got up close, you saw it was like a snake skin or like an alligator skin fabric. Yeah, that really elevated it for me. Yeah. So Nikki,
she's gonna bring some haute couture this semester, this time around.
this time.
All right, then we have the Widow Fondue coming in.
Widow Fondue? Ooh, a bitch is hungry.
Right, chocolate fondue, cheese fondue. I mean, she's been eating all the fondues.
Don't do her like that. Don't do my girl, Miss Widow Fondue. From her alma mater of Kat Von D and Erica Badu. But this look, she came in and I seriously marked down, who let Jaden Dior Fierce back in the building?
Oh God.
Look straight. It was like Jaden Dior Fierce put on Candy Ho's vampire outfit that she eliminated that bitch in and came back and was like, I'm here.
And got a part-time job as a linebacker with the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay. Speaking of Kansas City, she's from Kansas City.
She is from Kansas City.
And I'm going to toot myself out because if I did indeed get that sports team right, which I don't know if I did, but I hope I did, then I'm going to say, yay!
Do you know what's sadder about you wondering if you got that right? They won the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, shit, girl.
That was last month, and you already missed it. Messy mess.
Oh,
but when you look like this,
baby, gays in sports. I mean, I love it when it happens.
Miss Widow came in. She gave me lots of life, lots of energy. I worry that she could push Silky territory, but not yet. Not this episode. She was cool.
Oh,
she was enough.
Honey, no, that ain't even close. There's no Silky.
Okay,
Silky.
You right. Let's go.
But we did have a loudmouth coming in next. Our New York City Persian Broadway queen.
Ooh.
Jackie
Cox. I loved this from Jackie. I think we both had the feeling. It was like Rizzo meets Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
And with the Farsi across the chest, she was letting us know.
Little Disney, when she referred to Annette Funicello, I was like, oh girl, okay, Persian Funicello.
Yeah. I don't know.
Excited to see her. I'm excited. You don't know Annette Funicello, girl?
I mean, I bring everything else. You got to bring something
That's
to this
all right.
show.
I don't know what Kansas City Chiefs is, so we even. All right, Jackie's gonna do some cool stuff. She's a perky little Broadway bitch, and I'm living for it.
Okay.
Next, from No Kakalaki.
Yes, from Rhymes to North Kakalaki, Miss Hattie and Clousy.
That was the weirdest shit I've seen, like, coming into the workroom.
Right. Well, okay, so Mercedes did the sound, but Mercedes is Muslim from Africa. So she is from a place where her culture actually does that. And then to have Jackie come in, who is from another culture, who calls it, I was like, you coming from Montreal, girl. I'm not sure why Heidi chose this route, but she had on her leprosy outfit.
Leprosy. Wasn't even a fucking leopard, it was a zebra print that you clocked.
Clocked immediately. But just like I said, Widow came in as Jaden. Heidi came in as Mayhem Miller. Y'all cannot tell me otherwise. She looked mayhem down in the mug.
Heidi just does her own thing. She's just gonna be, baby. I love it. And the fact that Heidi comes in with this damn banjo, no kacky-lacky, redneck, backwoods music.
Oh, yeah. Can we talk about that? Okay, so this season, we're going to get into a lot more about what the show is doing.
Yes.
These girls are all great, so let's shade the show. Why does she need the deliverance music? Just because she is from Ramsey, North Carolina, and I know where that's at, and it's hick as hell.
Right?
She didn't need the banjo right away.
Well, I think it's that meter and a half between her two front teeth. It was cute as hell. I think that is cute, and it's funny, and she's cute. But speaking of the music, we switched to a full orchestral Pirates of the Caribbean as we enter our Instagram queen, 21-year-old Gigi Good.
Gigi Good. Yeah, I loved this except for the wig. Burn that wig. Girl, well, don't burn the wig.
Oh.
Tease the wig out. Because if she was giving me pirate.
Yeah.
Loved it. But a pirate would have had rougher hair, maybe some dreads if they were in the Caribbean.
Oh, there you go.
But, you know,
imagine Gigi Good's plastic chiseled face with dreads. I mean, come on.
if she would have did it, I would have been just like she won this season. She just let her win.
She just went for it. Persian Trail to white girl dreads. All right.
Love Gigi. I think we talked about this in Meet the Queens. She's from LA, so we've seen her out.
Yeah.
Around, but
Oot and a boot.
Yeah. Nothing more to say. She looked great.
I like Gigi. I'm excited to see what Gigi's gonna do. And then we had number 7, Crystal Method.
Crystal Method. Yeah.
Now, careful. You know we're in Sunland, California. Don't be yelling that out too loud. There'll be people knocking on our door, scratching our gate down.
This is the truth. Crystal came in giving me full bozo. Full, I just smoked a joint bozo.
This is clown bitch, like, oof.
I
don't even know. And she said, who's ready to party and play?
Yeah.
And Brandon said, me.
We've partied and played a couple of times. Yeah, Crystal, I loved her. She came in and she was like, yeah, I beat like a clown. And so this is my drag. Throw it out there right away, and that's what you gotta do, girl.
There you go. All right, and then there was a little surprise for us, which I kind of love. The fact that we're not having to talk about all of the queens in one episode.
Thank God. Not 15 girls this time.
Yeah, they start to get the call from RuPaul. They're like, wait, where's the rest of the queens? So we're going to have a double intro season, and we'll get to review the rest of the queens next week. Thank goodness. Let's talk about these 7.
Yes. So, well, let's talk. Hold on.
Let's talk about Ru.
Let's talk about Ru on this message. You live. I hate it.
I love that wig. I don't know why. It's just so warm and inviting to me. I just want to hug her.
It's a good wig. I don't have a problem with the wig. I had a problem with the overall effect because when she's in that message, she's flat on. She is. Let me look right in the camera. She's flat on, looking right in that camera, and with that wig blown out, that hairline looks like it sits way the hell back.
It does.
And
caramel contacts.
Those contacts were crazy.
Honey, I used to have contacts like that. Caramel, hazel, green, blue, violet, gray. I had them all. I was running the gamut.
Fine. But Ru looked like Barbara Streisand in A Star Is Born, and not in a good way. So I hope they change that. I hope that's not her because you know she records those all in one day.
Woo.
So she got in that get up gag drag one good time and she recorded all that. I'm gonna have to watch that the whole damn season.
I love how you was feeling Barbara and I was feeling Tina Turner. I guess our minds just go different ways. But then Ru comes out and she's
and Ru's boy look, girl.
Roy's boy look like she went down to the good old Goodwill, honey. Smells like poverty in here, and got that $1 discount day and said, I've got $3. What's the most interesting pieces I can find?
You know what it was? It was Cynthia Erivo and Janelle Monáe in Harriet.
Girl.
Mixed with full-on Erykah Badu and Alicia Keys. It was all of it together.
It was too much. But I don't know if you noticed this, though. The costume jewelry she had, like all those chains and things, was like all the world religion symbols. There was a cross and a Star of David and a
Rue was so full of shit. Rue, if you watching, I know you not because it's not a check for you, but you were full of shit and I live. And I live for it.
It was a tiny little detail, but I didn't notice it until the second time I watched it.
She claims all spiritual, whatever. Okay, so Rue come in this look, that look, and tells the girls, it's only y'all. We want to look at y'all. We want to get to know y'all.
We got to fill up a whole hour, so we're going to put you in about 15 different looks and activities today.
The show has realized what people like.
Yeah.
Because it's the double premiere of season 6.
Yep.
Then we jump into the fashion show mini challenge of season 7.
Yep.
So the girls are charged with walking the runway in both a spring look and a fall look.
And let's move real quick through these bitches because there was 7 bitches and 14 looks and some good, some bad. I'm going to tell you right now, Britta, awful. Sorry, baby. Blue bubble gum with that cheap tool, ain't doing it for me.
Yeah, Britta was the bottom for me in this mini challenge. Those were horrible.
Yeah, both looks not so good.
But who were your tops in this?
I love Nikki, but I didn't love Nikki's first look, but I did love the second look that she came down in. So if we're talking about... wait, how did I go first? Spring, fall? So the best look by far for the first sequence had to be Gigi Good. She comes out in this pastel biker. I'm like, that's how you do pastels, bitch. Not whatever Widow was trying to... She looked like she was working at a bounce house.
Okay, see, you're a bitch because you knew for a fact that my top of the spring section was Widow because I know that girl. I've worn that neon jumper.
She has.
Don't do that.
She has.
It's the difference between...
Basic and...
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said potato salad made with Miracle Whip. Potato salad made with good old-fashioned Hellman's dirty mayonnaise. Okay? Thickums.
Yeah, you think about it.
Okay. Widow was giving me everything. She looked like my cousin Kiera. Shout out to Kiera. Loved it. But... what about the fall? Again, Britta was my bottom for both. For fall, my top was Gigi because I love an equestrian look, bitch. She worked that out, nipples out.
That was kind of hot. I liked her first look better, but you know what look I really loved was the concept of the Freddy Krueger that Crystal Method wore.
Oh yeah!
Out of all the 4 or 5 different looks we saw from Crystal so far, I haven't been impressed, but I really love with that thing she does on her face.
Yeah.
With this kind of like horror culture concept.
Yeah.
Was really cool.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, sparkly shoe.
Girl, did you forget what we do on this show?
I did. It's been a long time.
Heels and Crocs.
Heels and Crocs.
Heels and Crocs.
How about sparkly shoes? No sparkly shoes?
No.
Okay.
Well, top heel can get a sparkly shoe because I have that graphic in editing already.
Oh.
I'm not getting new graphics. Y'all gonna enjoy these graphics. Okay. So yeah, the mini challenge was fun. It was whatever. They didn't even say someone won or whatever.
Right.
Fine, cool. Then the girls get back in and they're told that for the main challenge this week, they have to write a verse to a rap to the song I'm That Bitch.
They're gonna be rapping.
And then they have to come up with the choreography. Mm-hmm. And they're going to have to present it on the runway in front of special guest judge, Young Money, Nicki Minaj. Woo! Okay? I was like, yes for Nicki Minaj. Why the hell are they doing all of this top 4 challenge bullshit right now?
That's a lot. Apparently they got a lot of shit up their sleeve. They got a lot of concepts this season, so they don't have to salvage and save it until later.
I guess not. That had me so worried because we're musicians, but I would never say I'm a rapper. I don't think I could write a rap that would be good in this day and age because I'm not fucking Nicki Minaj, okay?
Right. And she brings it later in the episode, girl. She winning. She going for the crown.
Right. So I was so worried. And let's talk about the show a little bit because as we all know, Drag Race does not let you figure it out or feel. They have to tell you.
Yeah.
So the whole episode, was making me feel like Widow was in trouble, like something was going wrong.
Well, half of that was probably my shady ass comments on the side too.
Yeah, he's not nice to Widow. I hope it turns around, girl.
Yes, I love the other girl's Widow. I don't know.
She'll grow. Maybe she'll grow on you when she proves that she won't go full
Oh
Silky.
yeah, like Silky grew on me, huh?
That's what we say about that. So I was worried, but then the girls get out there to rehearse.
Mm-hmm.
And in the rehearsal, they showed Britta struggling.
Yeah, but really, Britta wasn't struggling, so maybe that was them setting up for Britta to go home until she turned it out later. I don't know.
I don't think she ever turned it out, but we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, I feel like her and Widow were definitely my bottom two overall, but yeah, the Widow became the choreographer.
Widow and Heidi.
And Heidi.
And here's the other thing. They volunteered.
Yeah.
There was no, you won the mini challenge, so you get to be the team captain. Girl, why would you do that?
I was liking what Widow was bringing. I mean, I felt like she was, from what we could see, the little snippet that they let us see, it seemed like she was an effective communicator. She was demonstrating what she wanted, and the girls were following, and they were starting to look tight. And then it's like, oh, we're doing this too much. Oh, we got other ideas. Oh, you know how you get 10 gay people in a room, and
everyone has an opinion, and everyone secretly wants to be the leader, and everyone needs to let you know that they know what they're doing.
Right.
Okay, so that was happening, and Widow was over it. She's like,
okay, you bitches step up.
If y'all.
But they turned it out. So
well, because finally Heidi was like, you know what? I'll go ahead if we want one person to take charge, I'll do it. She came to the front and she got the girls together.
Yeah.
So that was good. As we know, Ru usually comes down the runway and says, tonight on the stage we have our guest, Michelle Visage, Carton's here. And our girls were challenged to do this. And then they do it. So we're getting ready for that. The lights come down. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. All of a sudden, Miss Nicki Minaj walks out in literally hair to toe red, this see-through around the hips and the bodice dress, I don't know what you call it, with a mermaid fit. She had all the thunder thighs out. We got to talk about Nicki's. What do we think about Nicki's look?
Thickums, girl, thickums.
What is Nicki getting?
I love Nicki's look, and I love, her face. She's so beautiful.
She is.
Like, especially, she knew she was going on this show. She was blended and patted and beat to high heaven, girl.
I mean, drag queens these days take cues from Nicki, and Nicki's taking cues from the queens. So
it's awesome.
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
And Nicki walks out and was like, I came in where the queen was supposed to come in, and everybody's laughing, and
Michelle says, "Wait a minute, girl, you're supposed to be here."
Yeah,
that was a cute little shtick.
That was really cute. And then finally RuPaul herself comes out, and she is wearing this holographic glitter pink off the shoulder flouncy dress, but this hair,
living for it.
This hair was a snatched up pony looking like Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh yeah, it was an interesting texture. You could tell someone that knew what they was doing with the wig beat that, and I'm sure Ru didn't.
It wasn't Delta anymore because they didn't take Delta to Drag Race UK, and Emmy Award winner Delta Works said, I'm taking my shit and going home. And then they won the Emmy again for the wigs, but took Delta's name off of it, so she couldn't win another Emmy, even though she went online and was like, I did that wig, I did that wig, I did that wig, where's my Emmy? Okay, so I stand with Delta Works.
Well, there you have it, work. Our challenge then is out, and here come these bitches to show off Nicki what they learned. And you know what? All 7 of them, I thought, did a great job.
Yeah.
There wasn't anybody that was like, oh, that was awful, fail.
I was worried because, again, this is like a top 4 challenge, so you hear 4 verses. And here's the other thing. The best RuPaul Write Your Verse do this is Read You Wrote You from All Stars 2. Cut out Roxy's part. It's the T. We all know. But Alaska, Detox, and Katya pissed on the Write a Verse challenge, and no one else is ever going to be that good. These girls tried.
I don't know. They were a close second. They gave her up for the money.
There were 7 of them. That was what I was worried about.
The rhymes, I mean, whatever they wrote wasn't spectacular, but like they all like delivered and brought Bad Bitch and lip syncing well.
In the rap, the only person that I really thought messed up and didn't lip sync well was Britta. I thought she was a little off. Other than that,
I thought Britta was okay. I didn't notice it. I thought my worst probably would have been Crystal Method. I thought she was just a little too feminine in her delivery, which is strange because that was the only thing feminine she did.
Okay.
But in the best by far was Heidi in Closet jumping around looking like the damn Exorcist, and
Heidi turned it out. But let's not dismiss Widow, because Widow saw what Heidi was doing, and she was like, I gotta take it up. She was doing backbend Matrix style.
Oh yeah, toot for the flexibility,
pounding her pussy into the runway.
Ooh, that thing is still stanking.
Yeah, so while I was watching it, I was like, they're all turning it out. I guess the runway's gonna decide who's in the bottom. I guess somebody bombs this runway.
Yep.
Category is Sparkle.
Okay. Right. So I was a little, I was like, wait, in season 11, we had All That Glitters is Gold.
Yep.
And we had Sequence, and we had glitter in season, there's a lot of
Now
bullshit.
we got Sparkle, next time it's gonna be Stars, next time it's gonna be Diamonds.
So quickly, let's go over our looks. What are you serving?
This is a little tribute to the 70s, sort of disco sparkle.
Okay. I am giving you Tom of Finland meets Peter Max.
Oh, girl, yes you are with that heart. All right. Brandon, do you have a heart on?
Only for you, baby. First on the runway was Brita, and she was giving she gave me Andra Day in the face, and with an Elvis sort of jumpsuit.
Well, yeah, disco ball type reflective mirror pieces.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a heel.
I'm going to give it a safe.
Next on the runway, we had Crystal Method, and I gagged because I love a good reference. She was giving Devil, but I thought she was giving him from Powderpuff Girls. Yes.
I just saw a horny devil in there, and I was like, okay, all right. It worked well with her weird makeup thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll give it a very short heel, a wedge even.
Ooh, okay. Girl, step it up. Next on the runway, we had Gigi Good.
Gigi!
And Gigi, I love this because she, like me, was like, I don't have time for rhinestones and all that bullshit. I'm gonna do glitter.
Yes, and
this is my sparkle.
And I love on a tall, very lanky, like individual, when you have that short jacket, whatever it's called, and the matching pantsuit, and she with her curves that brought up really nicely, and she had like this black pleather on underneath.
Yes,
it was very sleek and sexy,
and had a reference too because she was giving a little Klaus. Klaus Nomi.
Don't know what that is, John, I'm guessing.
Klaus Nomi, a little Pet Shop Boys moment. Yes, heel. Very
heel. Much. That's a heel for me, for sure. Then we had Heidi in Closet.
Heidi was taking it back to the Cotton Club.
Oh, that was gorgeous. Actually, I thought Heidi's dress was magnificent. I just love
sparkle.
I mean, it's like women with a little black dress and this beautiful, elegant, white, sparkling ball gown. You can't beat it.
It is the little black dress for drag queens.
It really is. Oh.
The only thing I will say is, and Nicki Minaj clocks it, that wig and that mug, girl. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the makeup did not match the elegance, the opulence of what she was wearing, and the wig was clearly one of our cheap wigs.
Yeah. But still heel.
Still a heel, yeah. Then we had the impeccable Jackie Cox.
Yes.
Broadway bitch.
Yeah, Jackie Cox came out and she was giving Valley of the Dolls. She said it very 60s feel. All of her looks were very retro 60s.
Fembot. I was like, take me to Austin Powers, bitch. That's where we're going with this.
And I loved that her clutch was a pill.
That was funny, yeah. She did. She got the little shtick of the acting and putting that into the runway.
Smart girl.
Yeah, smart girl. And I think because of that and because how she looked, she's my highest heel of the week.
Ooh, highest heel. She's just gonna get a heel from me. Just regular.
There you go.
Just regular. Then on the runway we had Miss Nikki Dolla.
Nikki Dory.
J'accuse. She was giving me a little eyes wide shut masquerade moment.
I loved it. It was like metallic feathers. Hashtag feather titties. Back to the feather titties.
Nikki got the message. Hashtag feather titties.
Feather titties. Yes.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the fact. Okay, so there was a moment earlier. Yeah, we're not gonna get into everything, but they got out of drag and they were like, ooh la la, and Nikki was giving me all the confessionals because she was like,
I guess y'all are wearing clothes. I should just put on something because I feel like a hoe
You don't
right
have
here.
to. No, that's fine. I was gonna make you put clothes on.
Jackie, damn, Jackie is hot. I definitely need to see where all these hummus go because come on, bubble butt.
Well, all these what?
Hummus. The hummus? She's Persian.
Oh, hummus.
Hummus. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Girl.
you know the Hana. So Nikki keeps pronouncing all the words wrong, and I loved it.
That's so
She's
cute.
so cute.
Nikki is cute. Nikki is a sexy ass band and a hot female, and I'm loving the fashion she's bringing.
Yeah.
So that is definitely a big old heel for me.
And last but not least was Widow Von Do, and she was giving me Mary J. Blige meets the Jetsons.
Yes.
And I love that line. She was like, "Yeah, this is what Judy Jetson would wear if she owned the company, and bitch better have my sprockets." I lived. So
Yes, I give her a thumbs up for fun and wit, but a crock for the look. I didn't like it. I thought everything Widow wore this episode was just big, boxy, nasty looking. I'm like, if you a big girl, don't make yourself twice the size by trying to, I don't know, maybe that's just a personal opinion.
Hey, now I don't mind that because you know what I'm gonna say?
That you loved it.
Highest heel, because bitch, she turned it. She's a big girl with hips for days. She had that shape. That outfit was sparkling. She sold it.
Yeah, it was a good concept too, I'll give her that, but nah.
Okay,
Let's move in to my favorite segment. Brandon and Josh's Bottoms and Tops. Oh, we see who's who. What? What?
So
Auntie.
this week I struggled when we were trying to fill this out because usually it's very clear who did objectively bad.
Yes.
And so I was like, who is gonna be in the bottom?
Yes.
Widow turned it out, but they were telling me she was gonna be in the bottom.
Yeah.
Britta, I thought, didn't turn it out. And the judges absolutely
Praised her.
loved
Yes,
her.
it was very strange. I was the opposite. I had 3 or 4 people on the bottom.
God, you're an ass.
Well, no, because maybe I don't know. Like, I guess I'm hard to please. But and you know what's funny about this is there's so much stinking talent on that stage and in that workroom. Every year it's just like people are so creative and artistic, and it's like it gets better and better. So who am I to sit here and say that I have these people on the bottom?
We're here.
Yep. So for me, the bottom, I put Britta, of course. We talked some shit about her this episode. I put Widow down there. I wasn't feeling what Widow was serving. But I also put Crystal down in the bottom.
Josh is like, we took 4 months off and I really don't want to do this. Send 3 bitches home right now. I don't give a damn.
Let's make this the quickest season ever. Hands dry. There you go.
Yeah, I bet she was like, just crown Gigi and let's get it over.
There you go. Speaking of, that was my top of the week. I was like,
I know you.
Actually, you know what? I don't want Gigi to win because I'm like, I don't know, these like 21-year-old Insta bitches just get on my nerves for some reason.
But she's not that.
But she turning them out.
Yeah,
she showed congeniality today.
Not even that. Her lyrics for me were amazing. Mm-hmm. She showed personality in the rap. Yeah. That runway, all of her runways were sickening.
So are you saying she is beyond her age? Age has no boundaries?
She's a girl that understands what to do on this show.
I mean, look at Aquaria. Aquaria came and cleaned house, so
cleaned it.
Okay, what about your bottoms and tops, bitch?
I put Britta in the bottom. She was the only one I struggled, and I put, even though she was my top of everything, I put Widow in the bottom because the show was telling me she should be in the bottom.
You hear that, Widow? Widow.
But to our surprise, they said, "Oh no, ma'am, you think you know us, but you don't know shit. You all are great. We're not sending nan bitch home.
Nana bitch.
In fact, all-star rules are in effect." And when they were calling names, they sent back everyone. The last 3 were Gigi, Heidi, and Widow, and I was like,
What's happening?
These were the 3 best performers. And they sent Heidi in the back, and they told her to change her name, which is unfair, because y'all cast her with that name knowing it's a mess.
It's whatever. I mean, how are you going to tell somebody to change their name? They picked that name for a reason.
Neither here nor there, but I feel like she didn't win because of that name. Well, and that wig.
And that wig.
So then we're left with Widow and Gigi, and I'm like, this is the bottom 2?
Yes.
What? Rue says,
2 queens stand before me. Prior to tonight, you are asked to prepare a lip-sync performance of Starships by Nicki Minaj. Ladies, this is your last chance to impress me, earn the first win of the season, and a cash tip of $5,000.
Child.
The time has come to lip-sync for your life.
that bitch better have those pockets.
I'm like, you got a black heifer on stage
This wasn't fair.
dressed as Judy Jensen for Star. Okay, all right. So we know who was going to turn it out, but I did appreciate that Gigi did a little bit of.
Gigi held her own.
She did a little bit of like shtick comedy, falling around the stage, which was cute because if she was trying to bring some hood, she definitely would have failed.
Do you know what it's like? I feel like Nicki Minaj songs should now be off limits because it was like season 10 ball. It was Monet Exchange versus Dusty Ray Bottoms to Pound the Alarm.
Yep.
Who do you think was gonna win that?
Dusty Ray.
I mean, all fairness to
Give Dusty some Shania Twain, bitch.
Dusty did what Dusty could do at the time, and Dusty did it. But there was no way Monet Exchange was gonna lose on a Nicki Minaj song, and no way was Widow gonna lose on a Nicki Minaj song. She was hungry. That pussy was hungry.
Oof.
It was pounded. She was high kicking.
Stop
splitting.
saying Widow's pussy is pounding, girl.
Baby, I'm hungry.
Apparently. But you sleep with Widow tonight.
Anyway, Miss Widow turns it out. Gigi does good, but
Wow, that was a fantastic lip sync. And I've made my decision. Widow Von Du, you're a winner, baby. That means so much.
she's a winner. So she's got $5,000. Not one bitch went home. This episode flipped it and twisted it. I loved it. I'm ready for more.
I love this cucumber martini. And speaking of
Ooh,
ready for more.
Oh, Jessica. Oh, I love this. So overall, this was a great, great first episode. I'm excited to see the next set of girls. If you saw our Meet the Queens, a lot of the girls that I'm excited for are in the other group.
Come on, Sherry Pie.
She's not one of them.
That's my bitch. Sorry. I don't even know her like that,
But if you've liked what you've seen here, once again, please like, subscribe, tell everybody, share it.
Share it.
We want to grow. We want to be with you.
I want to see that little thumbs up down there with a whole bunch of numbers beside it.
And until the next time,